Hey YouTube, this is Chloe Fan since 2000 with another review for Boardwalk Empire, season 4, episode 5, entitled All In. This episode was pretty good. Not a lot happened. Talk about each character. Don went to go do a deal with that doctor guy. He lied to Chalky saying that his mother was sick to go do a deal with him. Al Capone being crazy again, hanging out with what's his name, George Mueller or whatever his name is, the Van Alden guy. And what ticked me off was the part when he was, with the guy shooting, the guy that don't respect him, the guy that Al Capone doesn't like. He just ordered him to do stuff, and he just sitting there doing. I guess ever since he helped him with that body, he think he owes him. But I told you, I think he's gonna go against that guy and join Al Capone, because I think that's what's gonna happen. The big guy, the big fat guy, the one that Al Capone is friends with, is walking up the stairs. He has a heart attack. And, he ended up going to the hospital, and the guy finds out about it and goes, oh, send some flowers. Make sure they're day old. And he sends some flowers, these little whack flowers. He just goes, that's it? That's all he sent? And then he gives him the flowers, and then he goes, oh, I better go. He goes, no, stay. They go pick up some money or whatever. Kill this guy, by pushing him out the window. He falls out the window onto the car, dead. Then they see this bread truck they want to steal. In the back of the bread truck is the guy that works for Van Alden's boss or whatever, the guy who owns the flower shop. And he's in the back of the car. He's just like, I didn't see anything. And they go, okay, we'll give you 10. And then they just start counting back 9, and he just starts running. Then they end up shooting him, and they have Van Alden shoot him. He's like, pow, pow, pow. Then next thing you know, they just start shooting him, and he ended up getting killed. I was kind of happy because I knew he was going to go back and squeal to that guy anyway. They end up killing him. Son. What's his name? Tom. I forget his name. Nucky's brother name. Nucky Thompson. Whatever. Nucky brother. His son ends up having problems at school with that guy. So he decides to, play a little joke on him or whatever. They go into this chemical place, put some chemicals or something in his, drink or whatever. Where they've been getting more booze or whatever. Trying to, be, the cool people or whatever. And so they have a little party, a little get together. Okay. Yep. Then they end up putting it in his drink. And at first I said, oh my God, what is it? And then I knew something wasn't going to go right with that. He put a liquid laxative in his drink. And so what he did was he closed the bathroom up. He tried to embarrass him by having him, use the bathroom on himself in front of everybody. Then come to find out, the next morning, everybody waking him up like, oh my God, what happened? I'm thinking, oh my God, I bet you that guy's dead. I bet you he's dead. Come to find out, the guy is dead. He got blood coming all out of his mouth. He is dead. And then he just standing there looking dumb. On the previews, we see that Nucky is going to have to come to his aid, and he says the liquor came from me. Now we have a problem. And then we the head of the school is like, we have a problem. Somebody got to answer for this. Somebody killed him, And then all the fingers point to him because they had beef, and everybody knows that he put something in his drink or did something. That's why he got sick like that, and that's why he ended up getting killed or died. So that was pretty interesting. Nucky. What in the world happened with Nucky? Oh, he sent that guy, his chauffeur on a, run to go deliver something. But the thing that had me mad was when the guy came up to him. He, gave him the delivery. He wanted him to show him a good restaurant. And I was like, don't do it, don't do it. It's a trap. It's a trap. And then so he gives him the name of the restaurant. He goes, well, let me show you. Let me show you. They end up going to the restaurant, eating together. Then they go out for drinks, partying, singing. And I'm thinking this is a trap. I bet you he's a cop or something. Turns out the guy was okay, but as he was going back to the train station, he was leaving, everything was cool with that. But the cops who were watching him, the people part of prohibition cops ended up stopping him and ended up arresting him. And I'm thinking you should have dropped off what Nucky told you to drop off and headed on back home. But no, you had to go party. You think he would know better. But anyway, they arrest him, and I just, oh my God, it seemed like what's going to happen with Nucky, what's going to happen with him. Nucky and Rothstein have a bet. They play poker, and Nucky ends up winning 200 grand. And at first I thought Nucky was going to lose, but he turns out he won. That was Boardwalk Empire. Not much happened. They didn't show Richard. They didn't show Margaret again. We haven't seen Margaret this season. On the previews, look like they're going to show Jillian going to go get some more heroin and doing what she got to do to try to get Tommy back, but she's strung out. And I just really hope Richard is on his way to come back to try to, help Julia keep him. I really want Julia, Richard, and Tommy to be a family. That's pretty much all that happened. Dunn ends up killing a guy, to try to help out the doctor. And at first I thought, or I was hoping Al Capone would see, Chalky's boy with him, and they could go back and tell Chalky. But I already know that doctor's going to end up getting killed. Probably Dunn too, because he's dumb believing him. He gives him some money, and he tries to pretend like he doesn't want it, but he ends up taking it. And I really feel like his character is super shady. But anyway, that was Boardwalk Empire. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at OsMidnightLove, and that's OS_midnight_LUV. I'll see you next week.